From chaos to clarity, building systems that actually work. Hey guys, Dan Greer with Forge coming at you today for your 30-minute power up. 30 minute? Let's try 5-minute power up today. Whew. 30-minute power up. Man, life had me worried for a second. Today we're chatting all about to choose clarity instead of chaos. It's a choice that you make, okay? Why do most blue-collar businesses run on chaos instead of systems? Do you know why? It's because they don't know any better. It's worked for them. They built $1 million business, $1 million a year business running on chaos. And they don't understand how awesome it is to run on clarity. They don't understand what a difference it makes when they have clarity in their system. They don't understand what a difference it makes when they have like amazing systems in place that everybody uses because they've never experienced it. If you herd cats long enough, you think it's normal. It's just the way of life, right? Oh, yep, I can herd chickens. I know how to herd chickens. If you do it long enough, you think this is just life. This is just what I do. This is how I do it. This makes me run this way and this way and this way, and then I got to work all these ways around, and then one gets out, and I got to go grab it, put it back in the pit. And there's all this crap going on. That's chaos. That's the way most systems run. That's the way most businesses run, especially in the under $5 million a year business. Actually, I know a business that does $40 million a year. They don't have systems. They don't have processes. They don't have any of it written down. And what happens when they go through a round of retirement? Do you know what happens? Yeah, pure chaos. They have a system that works right now because the people have been there forever. But when they retire, what's going to happen? Pure chaos. Pure chaos is going to happen. Okay? There's a huge difference between being busy and being productive. Systems will make you productive. Herding cats is just being busy. Right? I want you to think about that for a second. I have systems in place. Right? Everybody in my business has systems in place. Do you know why? Because it makes them productive. We have a system that when we onboard somebody new, this is what it looks like, and this is what their day should look like. This is their daily structure. This is their weekly structure. And it's kind of funny, the people, when I wrote this, the people on my team, they were like, Dan, this is the epitome of micromanagement. And I'm like, yeah, but rewind to 6 months ago when you first started. Wouldn't this have been really nice to have when you first started? You're already doing this. I base this off of your schedule. But it's a system that we can give somebody new to come into our business and now they know what their day should look like. Okay? You need to build repetitive processes. Now, here's what I mean by that. If you do something more than twice, you need to write the process down for how it's done. All right? I've recorded more than 2 podcasts. I have a process written for how to record podcasts. I have a process written for how I do it. Do you know why? Because I want somebody else to be able to write the content for me at some point. I want to be able to, like, here's your next 30 days of ideas. And me be able to rip on those ideas for you guys and bring gold to you. Because guess what? 10 brains working on this podcast is better than mine. Mine, as you can tell, gets kind of old sometimes. It's like, oh, Dan, I've already heard this. Right? The other thing I want to talk about is the 80-20 rule. Okay? Systems give you the most leverage. What systems do you have? What systems do you have? What systems do you need that are maybe the most leverage? Where's 80% of your time spent? That's where you need to write systems that will drop that from 80% to 20%. Because here's the thing, if it's a repetitive task, you should have a system in place for it. If you're a bookkeeper and you balance books, guess what? You should have a system in place for how you balance books, and it should be written down. It should be, 100%. Okay? Here's some examples that we have for systems. Our day for our operations. Onboarding a new client. Onboarding a new driver. How to check CSA reports. How to do driver file management. How to send out monthly reports. How to update an MCS number. How to. Everything we do, if we do it more than once, is documented. You know why? Because we do it more than once. I want everybody on my team to be able to do it the exact same way every single time. That's why. Okay? Systems free you so you're not constantly fighting fires. Right now, you probably feel extremely overwhelmed. Do you know why you feel overwhelmed? Because you don't have a system in place. I'm not saying I do that much. I'm not saying I handle more than anybody else, but I have systems in place that makes my life feel like it's just butter and easy. And I feel like I'm not even working half the time. Right? Part of it's because I love what I do. But when I get away from my systems, guess what happens? All of a sudden, stress sets in, and my blood pressure goes, and my heart rate goes, and everything goes through the roof, right? So you got to get system in place. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to pick one chaotic area, and I want you to build a simple system this week, bullet points on how to do it. Okay? All right, guys, get out there, get forged, get a copy of my book, Grit, Grease, and Grace, Leadership Forged in the Trenches. We'll see you guys later. Bye.